Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Kathleen Reddington with your hedge fund headlines. Today is Wednesday, July 23, 2008. According to Bloomberg, two hedge fund groups are urging U.S. regulators not to renew an emergency rule. The rule limits certain short sales in shares of Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and 17 other investment banks. The Securities and Exchange Commission will avoid extending the rule past its expiration on July 29th. Also, they won't expand the order to include additional companies, according to the Managed Funds Association and the Coalition of Private Investment Companies. The SEC last week imposed extra limits on naked short sales of stock in 19 companies. Commission Chairman Christopher Cox said the action was aimed at bolstering confidence in companies that underpin the mortgage lending market and preventing manipulation of their stock. Staying with hedge fund news, according to Hedge Week, frustrated investors burned by Sam Israel are going after the world's biggest investment bank. Israel ran the now defunct Bayou Management before he faked his death last month in an effort to escape prison for $450 million fraud. A legal claim seeks $20 million from Goldman Sachs, the prime broker to the Bayou funds, by clearing trades, taking custody of their securities, and providing reports on the hedge fund's investment. The lawsuit, which was filed as a private arbitration case in U.S. federal court, alleges that Goldman knew that Bayou was reporting significant gains to investors but did nothing about it. And in more hedge fund news, according to The Independent, shorting shares in HBOs may have made hedge funds more than £1 billion. Their £4 billion rights issue faced intense pressure from investors betting on the share price falling. According to Data Explorers, almost 15%, or about 550 million of the bank shares, are out on loan. That stock will mainly be lent to funds who have sold the shares, expecting to buy them back cheaper. And in other hedge fund news, the Bahrain Tribune is reporting that Bahrain-based Khaliji Commercial Bank launched an investment fund called Global Logistics Navi Mumbai Investment Company. The aim of the company is to raise $430 million. The fund will use capital to help develop India's first integrated logistics city project on a 400-acre site in Navi Mumbai. The local economy there is one of the fastest in the emerging world. It is said that it will pass the UK and Germany by the year 2050 as the third largest global economy. The fund will support the construction of warehouses, control building, maintenance depots, staff accommodation, and parking areas to start. And that rounds out today's hedge fund headlines. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our hedge fund channel online, read the full stories and the latest developments.